Hello, high school students. Todd Bubba Horowitz here for your tip and your information for the week. And as we look back at the markets, and I know that you're starting to look at the markets and you're getting involved in things that are going on in the economy. And yesterday, this is being shot on Friday, we had Mario Draghi from the head of the European Central Bank, or what they call the ECB, come out and say more free money for everybody. And what that means is that the ECB is going to continue to do what they're called easing, which is basically printing money and devaluing currency to continue to see the flow of commodities and things out so they can try to increase the GDP of the country. That took Wall Street and said, hey, that's great news. We're going to see rates are going to remain lower, so the cost to borrow and the cost to fund is going to remain down. So let's keep buying the stock market. So the stock market had one of its biggest rallies and now is having one of its biggest months since 2011. Now, is it live or is it Memorex? The real question is can this continue? And of course, the answer is yes, it can continue because markets can remain irrational longer than we can remain solvent. What you want to look for here is for opportunities either to the buy side or the sell side when you look at the markets. And this always goes back to your technical trading, which is what you're going to learn throughout the program. But overall, we have an economy now that is being built on manipulation and financial engineering, which is done by reducing the cost of currency or lowering the cost of interest rates. These are all things that overall are not very healthy, but you cannot fight overall market action. Market action right now is dictating that the market looks like it wants to make a run to the high as we are now once again breaking out of a consolidation pattern. Things to watch for is how does the news play out? Is good news and bad news bad news? Or as it's been for the last 5 or 6 years, good news is good news and bad news is good news. So again, there's ways to look at it. There's things that we do and there's things that we learn through technical trading. But the overall look at the global economy is that we are not very good. But what happens when analysts give out information, they expect certain numbers, and this is what you learn also in class, is what are market expectations. So the companies, the stocks are now beating down expectations, so it's propelling a big rally on Wall Street. Is the rally real? That'll be the question that'll be answered. We know a couple of things for certain. The bull market we're in has been very long. We're seeing a lot of weakness throughout as we see major companies take major hits. But again, as they say, you can't fight the Fed, you can't fight the tape. Make sure you have a good technical sound reason to buy or sell anything you trade. I thank you for listening. This is Todd Bubba Horowitz, highschoolinvesting.com, coming to you from the floor of the CME in Chicago. We'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody.